Daddy Mbaka, in my humble opinion, observation and submissions, and when some submissions that I would love to make regarding your preaching, or will I say your statement or utterances, Iku, concerning the Tinubu administration and our girls and teachers kidnap non-mafia. In your video, I heard you saying that the kidnapping was a calculated attempt to dethrone the Tinubu administration. And you said again, no, the same pattern can use during good law's time. Even a chindin a warning to desist that's actually dethrone Tinubu, they should face Tinubu. Because that's Mbaka with every sense of humility. I have some vital questions, emphasis on vital, or you can call it important questions to ask. Because I think now on the era where we should stop casting shadow accusations. I think now on the era when we will start calling a spade and calling people out. This is 2026 kind on here now. Because this is not a calculated attempt by some people to dethrone Tinubu. Because who are those people? What name are those people? Can you mention their name? Can our security agencies give us a list of people that are kidnapping our girls, our children, our teachers, just to destabilize the administration of Tinubu? Can their names be mentioned and be brought to book and made to face their punishment clearly? So can my name be mentioned? I think now this period I say, I say, that's number one question. Who are those people trying to use kidnapping and banditry to dethrone this current administration? Can these people be mentioned and be made to face the book, brought to book, face their judgment and face their punishment squarely? Number two, it's not this same pattern. How use during good luck's time? Because can they who use that same pattern where the throne good luck Jonathan? That in fact, since they are aware, in my humble opinion, respectfully, sir. I don't know my guy can know. I don't know say. I don't know if you need to a contrago. Legendary. Respectfully, sir. It's not this same pattern can use. So that let me assume name one. Not this same pattern. But you never spoke out during that time. Now when one day did you both guess not achieve the throne? Good luck, Jonathan. You never lay your voice. That I vividly remembered your preaching and your videos where you categorically called good luck Jonathan a bad luck to Nigeria and advised him to step down, that he's not worthy because of the one or two we were meant to understand, no heavenly revelation to you. That in Mbaka, can you communicate back to the heavenly host? Maybe they have forgotten that during good luck's time, a bag of foreign rice, no 9,000 naira, but a bag of Nigerian rice, local rice, no 75,000 naira. That because can you communicate to heavenly hosts and remind them that a liter of fuel during good luck's time, no 63 naira, but a liter of fuel no 1,360 naira. That can you just in conclusion, can you remind the heavenly hosts that things have moved from bad to worst from good luck's time to this current administration? Daddy Mbaka, should I also remind you that a president of Nigeria is also the GCFR, that is the Grand Commander of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, which means the military are under him, the Navy are under him, the Air Force are under him, the police, the vigilante, everything security, whose main purpose is protection of life and property. Now, everyone have their aware that this thing may penetrate. Not the more than sports here. Can they bring these people to book? Because that impact, you cannot tell me that as a man of the house, that my roof will be leaking, and I will fail to dictate the particular place or point where this roof is leaking, that means I'm not the head of the house. That means I'm a bad house owner. That Mbaka, let me also bring to your notice, know that during this APC administration, about terrorists. The word terrorist simply equates that terrorist, no judgment, just tie the person's threat. Now this administration, APC administration, the terrorists, or for orientation camp, after some weeks, they will not only be reintegrated into the society, but into our Nigerian military, whose aim is to protect life and property. Daddy, should I also remind you, under this administration, that our soldiers were brutally beheaded on camera, and our president never appeared to make a speech. Any cogent statement or reason or result, I swear to that. Daddy Mbaka, should I also remind you that in my 36 years of existence, during this APC regime, to the only time we witness go, if government officials negotiation within their or terrorists, people who have been killing, destroying people's life and properties on daily basis, and all have a meeting, on one of these meetings, a senior police officer was brutally murdered. And during this meeting, a terrorist wore the policeman uniform, a Nigerian property, a senior police officer, or really his uniform, whether the same meeting. That Mbaka, maybe he need be too spiritual and too connected in the spiritual realm that Nema see here on ground as we speak. That Mbaka, because 2015, about your prophecy on good luck. And most people, even me, I inclusive, so we blame me for that prophecy. Because what contribute to at least 1%, just can they give 1% to if I na tata. Because then it was far better to if I na yaketa. That's in Mbaka Biko. My submission is this. Or you know, maybe you are speaking in accordance with the Holy Spirit, or maybe you are speaking in your own accord, or maybe you have or him. Because let the names of those people be mentioned. Among the sponsor this thing, can we mention them? If we fail to mention them, that means all false allegation and excuse to this government, that is evil mean.